Hey everybody, it's Harley. I wanted to make a video and show you guys my CPK gear. I'm going to attempt to do the Domain of Arbaces at some point in the near future. So the first step for that was to get a set of CPK gear together for the descent down through the proving grounds. The goals with this is to get basically as high as an armor class as I can. Using all cheap gear that I can easily replace. So most things I would say are less than 50,000 gold, and I can easily get them myself for the most part. It helps to have a Vandamar's Forge, which is a donation item that you can buy with reward units, and that allows you to repair items quickly, and when you repair them, it has a chance to restore the statistics to that item. So some items that you get, such as, let's say, such as the, silver handcuffs, pair of silver handcuffs, those are easy to get. They might pop with, they might pop with either no armor class or whatever, or just one AR. So if you have a forge, you can have, or have a friend who has a forge, you can have them keep repairing these handcuffs until they come out with +2 AR. So with that, let's see what we've got here. So I'm not rocking any buffs. Let me buff. Well, I guess without any buffs, this is what I'm rocking for AR, which is decent, I think. You'll notice, let's take a look at some items. So I'm wearing an Eldmardian Slayer for a weapon, which is only level 180 weapon, or 185. It's a sword. You get it from Sigil Library, from killing not Canthar, whatever the heck that guy's name is. Anyway, I'm not planning on really fighting much of anything on my descent through Proving Ground, so that's why I'm wearing a level 185 sword, because this has +3 AR on it, and it's easy to get. 2 handcuffs. Each of those come from Sigil, from the Mistress of Torture, or whatever her name is. She is to the east, near Lord Vendretti in Sigil Castle. The Ice Girdle has 2 AR on it. I think you can get up to 2 or 3 accuracy, but I don't really care about that too much, just the AR. That comes from the Ice Giant Nazcor, who is in Dungeon Avarice. Eldmardian Slayer +3 AR. What else have I got? Spectral Aura donation item that gives you +10 AR across the board and +100 SP, ST, and HP, so that's worth having. Blue Robe, that comes from Sigil as well. Comes from Canthar, who is hidden in the library. Level 240 mob. He's easy enough to solo. Takes a little while. He has a bunch of HP, but you can pick up a couple of these. Pastor, decent AR. Neverwhen Void shield. I bought this for 50k and requested that I preferred Void. Same thing with Elbow pads. There's not very good. There's nothing much. Well, arms and legs. I was going to go with the Elder Dragon arms and legs, which come from the dragon on the Isle of Erda, but they're low pop, and I figured I'd just go with these guys. Bloodbane combat gloves. These ones I probably can't get myself, but they're cheap enough. They come from Lord Bloodbane on Erda Isle, and those can have +2 AR if you forge them. Neverwhen, Skull of the Guardian. Pretty much all this stuff comes from Sigil, I guess. Skull of the Guardian, you can easily do that at 240. It's the Guardian who hangs out inside a Sigil castle. Magical Suit of Adamantite Field Plate. That comes from Lord Tristan, or Sir Tristan in Runic Castle. I kill him quite often for clannies and people who want the boss killed and stuff. That actually, the other thing is you want to spark some of this stuff. The Skull of the Guardian has like negative 100 SP on it, so you can just stack like Wear Skull, Rem Skull, and just spam that. There's no lag, so you can just spam it all day long, and eventually it will spark off. Same thing with this Field Plate, has some negative stats, and it also casts Stone Skin, but it's a low-level Stone Skin, which I don't want, so spark that off. Ammo Spell Delivery is a donation item, makes your spells cast faster. Protective Charm, each of those have 1 AR. Those come from Alpheus Winterborn in Winterborn Mansion. He's easy to kill if you're 240, so grab some of those. And that's about it. Ring of the Serpent for haste, since I can't cast haste as a since I'm not a wizard. So I should probably have another ring. I should probably throw in my money and buy some buy the Ring of Lord Agrippa with Rue, but I don't have it, so whatever. There's nothing much else to wear there. I could wear Ring of Wizardry, or I guess I could wear a copper ring. I don't know. Whatever you want. It's not important to me at this point. So with that, I'm rocking whatever I said, 70s and 80s for AR. The other thing I did was I adjusted some of my mems for the descent down. I'm not going to be fighting anything. My goal will be to not fight anything, pretty much. So things that I want to have handy are Detect Illusion. I want to keep that up the whole time. Sanctuary, I don't have a Sanctuary item, so I'm going to keep that cast the whole time. Stone Skin, I'm going to cast. Normally I would cast Guise of Nature, which is Mutex with armor, and it has a higher AR, but since we're going to be inside, underground, Guise of Nature requires you to be outside to cast it. I'm going to go with armor, so I've got Stone Skin armor, and then I have Shield as a Bard Song. So with those, let's see what happens here. Stone Skin, armor. Yeah, don't make fun of my misspelled shield alias. So with that, I've got 9, 11, 18 AR extra. So that puts me up to 90s to 100 for my descent, which I'm hoping is good enough. I've never been down to the CPK floors of PG, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to take it slow, make sure that I am aware of my surroundings, make sure I am always healed to full, make sure I'm always fully buffed, make sure I'm ready with calm if I need it. So the other thing is I've maxed out all my regents to as many as I can carry. Got my 4 silk bags. I lockered a bunch of my other bags, my gnome bags, since they're a little hard to come by. I decided to rock the 4 silk rune bags for some extra regents. And I've got 33 calm mixtures with me. I've got a bunch of lock picks for picking locks. I've got a bunch of spades and pickaxes for digging if I have to. And I think that's it for now. I'll probably cut this video off here, and I'll make a second video of me heading into PG shortly.